In this video, I will continue the same concept of consistency and sharing the files or data between the views, but I will do another one, which is to uh, share many tables at the same time. So instead of using just one table in here, I will do maybe another table on market, and then the other one on uh, segments, and then the total sales. Okay, so the first thing before we jump into the sharing part, I will want to organize this view a little bit, because it looks like, to me, it looks a little bit too much to handle in this case. So I will write the function make sales data, on this case POS data, and then I put the whole thing into a function. Okay, so it looks like this. So the whole thing will be put into the function until here. Okay, so and then I think there's something wrong with my tab button, and it doesn't work with. Okay, so after this, then we can do the normal thing, which is to uh, to write the data into this one. But because we don't have the we have to return GDF here, but we don't have the data in here. So that's because everything is uh, encapsulated in this function already. So we have to uh, call this function. So GDF equal to this, and then this one we have the new data. You can name this one differently from the GDF here, so that you understand it better, but it doesn't matter because our script can allow you to reuse the symbol outside the function. So in this case, I try to use TDF instead of GDF in here, and then you can see the difference. This case, like the make the data and then write it down, and then until here. Okay, so if I run this function, it will give the same answers in here. So let me uh, change this one to 234 to make the difference in here. So you can see now the values will be different already, right? Okay, so the second one is I want to reuse this one, but then I want to separate them uh, to compare later. So I will new measure here, and I will do set pool, which is the pool of table here, and I do this one. I will call dataset one dot r, because this one will go with the R structure instead of the CSV. So later, if you if you want to use this one, you know this one is R language, and then you don't get confused. Okay, so now you instead of using mm, the part here, I will use a pool. Okay, and the same thing happened in here as well, and then in here. Okay, so now if I want to make another table, for example, the lookup table in here, I can use the same mechanism, which is to make table in here. Sorry, I need to use the, it is okay to use the, uh, FY, but then the market is a better example. Okay, so in here, I want to use the red color for the Indonesia, blue for Malaysia, green for Singapore, uh, and then pink for Vietnam, and then cyan for Thailand. Okay, so if I want to return to the table, then I only need to GTF equal data frame. The name will be the color, or this case I will try to do market name equal to the name of the names of the B, column B, and then market color I will do uh, the value of the color, so B itself. Okay, so the first one will be the this ID IM SGVN entity, and the second one will be red green blue. Okay, let us visualize this one. So return GDF, and then later we can. So now if you want to place another table in here, you can do another one. So let us do TDF make market data. If you want to, you can do T1 here, T1, and then do T1 in here, and then this one T2, and then T2 in here. Okay, and then this one changed already, so you have to do T1. Okay, so now you can see on top of this table is the market name and then the color as well. So we can do the same exercise in here with the other guys. But before that, we want to put this one down, put the three tables down together, two tables in this case. Okay, so I will do this. Dput I will call it database, which is a list or the combination of POS data, uh, which is T1, and then market data, which is T2. Sorry, it's the wrong guy. Okay, yeah, correct. Yes, T2. And then I will write this one to DB here into the FS, and then this one I have to use dput instead of write CSV, because I have to write the two tables at the same time. Okay, so let us go in here and then see how it goes. So there's nothing happen in here because I think it just if you want to make something happen, you just try random word here, and then you can see it will breaks the code because this one does not find, and then if you remove the word, then it come back to the normal. Okay, so that's how you inspect or you can invalidate all your code. Now in here we can do the same thing, but then we need to use the get instead of the get, and then now you have many tables. So the first one will be the POS data. Okay, so you see this one in here, and then the second one will be the market data. You can see the market is on top here already. Okay, let me copy this one over the next view and then do the same thing with this one. Okay, so you can see everybody share the same source of data. So I will repeat the exercise one more time to make sure that you understand the logic of this sharing with multiple table, and then we can I will do the fiscal data, and then in here I will do this ABC. Okay, so in here, because I want to use the hex code of the color, so I will do this FF uh, 1122. So this one is quite red. This one I would use another code, which is 11FF22. So this one is quite green, and then the other one is blue. So 1122FF, this one is quite blue. So this means that in whenever I want to display the FY23 column, I will use a red color, which is not standard red, but it's some shade of red in this case. And then that's it. And then in here you can see the column is B, so I have to change everything from A to B as well. But if you don't want to change, you can change this one to B, because this B and this B, they are different different variables from inside different functions, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to you can reuse, you don't have to change the variable names. Okay, so I do the same thing with the this structure. Mm, So I have 3 equal to fiscal, and then T3 in here, and then I also have to combine the table T3 into the database. So I have the fiscal data equal to T3. Okay, so after this one, then you have 3 of them already. Let me space it out a little bit for you to read better. Then if you write this one, then it will show you here the 3 tables. The first one, and then the market is on top, and then the fiscal. You can see here the market name and the column name is wrong already, so I need to change this one a little bit to make sure that later I don't few weeks later I don't confuse myself. So I change to fiscal name, and then fiscal color, and then I run the whole thing again. Okay, so that's it. And then in here, you do the same exercise. So you do the fiscal data here and run it. It will show you the fiscal number in here on top, and then you just copy the whole thing from here to here, and then you run the workflow again, or the view again, and then you have the 3 tables. Okay, so hopefully after this video, you know how to share the 3 tables at the same time. You don't have to restrict yourself as one table, like one CSV table or one Excel table. You can share the 3 of them at the same time, and then you use consistently across the views.